Enough of that shit. Let's get up in here. When we finish out these tabs, we're going to jump right into Metal Gear. If it hits 9 o'clock, we're going to stop whatever we're doing. 8, 9, 9, 10. When it hits 10 o'clock, we're going to stop whatever we're... Yeah, we're going to stop whatever we're doing, and we're just going to jump into Metal Gear. It's going to be 2 hours of game and 2 hours of reaction today. We got something to play today. I am very excited to play it. So there's a little story to this, what we're about to watch here. So, I would assume that everyone who's going to see this has seen Power Rangers. So, Power Rangers was originally a Japanese style or an Asian style, kind of like a manga or an anime almost. And it was not meant for kids. It was not. One of them in here that I noticed was Double. I actually love Kamen Rider Double. That's what they call them over there. They're called Kamen Riders. And it's like a detective agency that stumbles upon these powers. It's really good. The only problem is that it's not dubbed and it's hard as hell to find. But if you find it, it's a great watch. It's a game based on that. I remember one year whenever the same guy that showed me Kamen Rider and all that stuff, he was playing a game that looked a lot like Dynasty Warriors, and I saw this today, and I was like, oh, they're coming out with another one. It's a DLC for one. I think. Damn, why does that look familiar? I feel like I've seen that before. Where's that from? I don't know that one. I don't know what that's from. I feel like I've seen that too. That's a Gundam, isn't it? I feel like I've seen some of these things before. I don't know where. This is Double, I think. It is, it's Double! I'm not gonna lie, these graphics don't look the best, though. That's actually not Double, that's Double. That was the Chief, the other one. This is Double. Metal! Oh my god, they have the combinations. I don't know why that tickles me. EATER. Is that the only one? Dude, there's so many Kamen Riders. What the hell is that? Yo, that don't look nothing like the other one. That other one was so simplistic, and then you just go over to this purple monster. Oh my god, that one was complicated to look at. Oh, what is this? It don't look like that's doing anything. That's Gundam. 100%. I'm waiting to see some Transformers up in here at this point.
Yeah.
That wasn't too bad. I thought that was kind of cool. Oh, that's also double. His name's Axel. That goddamn thing looks so familiar. I feel like I've seen that before and I just can't place it. Beam! G キャノンと G バルカンだ。
了解 G バルカン G キャノンとどめをさせヨマゲッタービーム
チェンジマンハドルルセーこれでも食らえIt kind of makes me wonder how many of these models they have in the base game. This is just a DLC for it. Usually these Dynasty Warriors, this isn't really a Dynasty Warrior style game. I'm going to be honest. This is more like a side beat 'em up, it looks like. But the Dynasty Warrior styled ones are more like a live action game. And usually they have like over 200 characters. They have a shitload of characters you can play as. Damn, look at all that. Huh. Might have to look into that, see if it's actually any good.
If you are watching this, you may be stuck in a loop. If your house feels unfamiliar, you may be stuck in a loop.
That's all.
If all ceiling lights and windows are gone, you may be stuck in a loop.
Oh, did you see that?
Windows are gone, you may be stuck in a loop.
Oh, bro, fuck that.
If all ceiling lights and windows are gone, you may be stuck in a loop.
Look at that. Fuck that, dude. You can go smile your ass somewhere else. No, thank you. Oh, that's weird. This game looks good. There's a big ass rubber ducky in the. Oh, I hate that. That is my biggest thing. Oh, that's awful. I can't stand it whenever there's like a dark, like the like a doorway, and then it's nothing but pitch black on the other side, and you hear something running at you. You hear the footsteps. I fucking hate that. That is the quickest way to make me freak the fuck out. I can't stand that. Cannot stand it.
PlayStation.
Against my better judgment, we're gonna watch this.
Convoy M84, this is Malin 1 Orbital Command requesting sit rep.
Package is secure. 30 clicks out.
Do you require additional escort?
Wouldn't
Since when has Borderlands ever had anything this planned out? Since when?
hurt.
Negative, Command. Looks like clear skies.
Time to take back what's mine.
That's kind of cool. Is that an actual vehicle you can ride?
Stay away!
I know everything you got. town's ecosystem is built on my tech.
Oh!
Why don't I show you something new? I'm really proud of it. Thanks for your feedback.
Apparently that thing, that bubble thing that she used, apparently that's actually in the game. That's a weapon you can get, I think. Some kind of ability. What the fuck? Can you summon anywhere? Can you actually summon the vehicles anywhere now?
Oh, hello, beautiful.
Oh, it's Maliwan. That's a boss. If I've ever seen one.
Hey, sis!
Who is that? Danny?
Danny's dead. It's Ephraim.
Oh, hey, F. You kill him?
Nah, vault hunters. Bunch of thieves.
Not stealing if you made it, right?
That's not how Maliwan sees it. We doing this?
Yeah, we're doing this.
Damn, now he's gonna die.
You killed your own brother.
Oh, it's no big deal. It happens more than you think. Trons are competitive.
Dude, shrimp
We had
is
to
so
ban
good.
grenades at family events because of what's known as a funeral cascade.
You were justified. It was honorable combat.
Oh no, Trons don't need a reason. Why do you think I ran away?
Look, family's not who you kill, it's who you kill with.
We'll workshop that.
Yeah, I heard it when I said it.
I don't know about this game. Seems kind of fucking woke to me. Seems kind of woke. Apparently Fortnite's going back, Godzilla's going back into Fortnite. You could already, like, play as Godzilla. You know what I realized? How come it is that Fortnite has its shit together with all the pedos, but Roblox can't seem to get it together? That odd how that is? Oh my god, it's the Gorillas. That's crazy. The Gorillas is a band. That is crazy. I'm not gonna play any more of this because I can already feel the copyright. That's insane. Okay. Just to get a little bit more hyped up. 14 things it doesn't tell you. By the way, you can use certain boxes in certain areas, and you cannot use certain boxes in other areas, otherwise you get seen. Yep, like that.
Back in 2004, Metal Gear Solid 3 was a milestone moment not just for stealth games, but for gaming as a whole. And speaking personally, it's one of my favorite games of all time. Metal Gear Solid Delta is a total makeover and includes a couple of quality of life improvements, but for the most part, this is the same Metal Gear Solid 3 that fans know and love.
Oh, I
And
love
as
doing
such,
that.
There are a ton of small details and what I like to call Kojima-isms, or little touches that only Hideo Kojima would ever think of, that still remain in the game.
Is there a way to take off my pants?
Oh, dude, I forgot you. Dude, we're gonna get so we're gonna be calling up these people so much.
My pants, can I?
Oh, hell no! This Fox unit is a nut fest.
And so here's a list of things that Metal Gear Solid Delta doesn't tell you. Right at the start, we gotta discuss one of the few new things in Delta.
Film reels.
You may notice when you...
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm a little bit nervous about these film reels. I don't know how I'm gonna get them, like, without triggering stuff.
Kill certain enemies, a peculiar noise along with a strip of film fly off their backs when you touch or shoot them.
Yup. That.
These enemies were holding film reels, a new type of collectible that can only be obtained by sneaking up behind them, holding them up, and then moving around to their front and aiming your gun at their face to make them drop the reel. These reels unlock special movies that are viewable after beating the game, so they're well worth hunting down. If you're new to Metal Gear Solid 3, one thing that you'll need to get a handle on is how much camo you actually need to be able to sneak by enemies undetected. Enemy sight lines in MGS3 are actually pretty far, and only by wearing the right camo to match the environment will you be able to get by without alerting nearby guards.
He should be wearing this uniform. He needs to be wearing this uniform while he's in there, and I know he has it because it's one of the things that you get before you go into this area.
If you're relatively far away, you should generally feel safe scooting across the floor while prone, even if you're in direct eyesight of an enemy at around 70 to 80%.
80% is the best. If you can get above 80%, and you can in some areas, that like 80% is ideal. 95, you're pretty much invisible to them even when you're right in front of them moving.
90%, you can even get within just a few steps of an enemy without being spotted.
Yeah.
If you're hiding under an object or hiding in grass, you've got extra protection against being spotted, but be warned that you're not completely invisible. If enemies are searching for you and wander into the grass, they will spot you.
It's more of a, if they step on you at 80%, you kind of had it coming. You shouldn't have been there.
Awesome. Managing your hunger is a key element of MGS3.
Yeah, because if you don't manage your hunger, the hunger grumbles will call over enemies.
As having low stamina will make Snake's hands shake while aiming, reduce the amount of oxygen he has while underwater, limit his grip while he's hanging, but perhaps most importantly, it will cause his stomach to growl. This can cause guards to investigate your position even if you're completely hidden from sight.
Yep. If they step on you, it's game over.
So make sure you're keeping Snake well fed and try not to let his stamina fall below half of its maximum.
I want some more.
The sonar is one of Snake's best tools when it comes to getting a feel for what's hidden behind walls and around corners, but you need to be aware that the noise it makes is actually fairly loud.
Huh? Who was that?
And like Snake's hunger pangs, will cause guards to come investigate.
I didn't know that.
Its beeping sound. Unlike many modern stealth games where your footsteps are virtually silent as long as you're crouch walking,
nope, not in this one.
Metal Gear Solid 3 will turn around even if you're tilting the left stick just as lightly as you possibly can to slowly walk up behind them. Fortunately, you can hold down the left bumper to enter a stalking stance, which will eliminate your footsteps, but make you walk extremely slowly. From here, you can hold forward and the CQC button to slam them to the ground and knock them out, or you can hold the CQC button without any direction to grab them. Once grabbed, you can interrogate them by clicking in the left stick.
Answer me.
Shadowhawk meets the treading behemoth,
which will get certain enemies to reveal tips about an upcoming encounter, give you radio frequencies with unique effects, or if they've got nothing to give, they'll just struggle or plead for their lives. You can either choke them out by continuously pressing the CQC button until they pass out, break their necks by continuing to press the CQC button.
Oh! No! He snapped his neck, dude!
Even after they've passed out, slit their throat by pressing X on PlayStation or A on Xbox, use them as a human shield by aiming your weapon down while holding them, or simply toss
that
them
only works for so long. Eventually they just start shooting the guy you're holding
away by pressing a direction and pressing the CQC button. Note though that if you throw them, it will not knock them out, and you'll have to deal with an alerted enemy unless you immediately point a gun at their back to hold them up, so probably not the best option. In Metal Gear Solid 3, there are 4 states of enemy detection. The first is unaware. While unaware,
you can get a caution phase by making a noise. So like if you can get phased. So like for example, if you knock out a guard, they can enter a caution phase whenever they stand up, even though you've never been seen.
Your enemies will walk very slowly, stick to their assigned and predictable patrols, and their vision cones
An alert phase is when you've been spotted by the enemy. That's the big one.
Will be relatively relaxed. If they do notice something amiss, an exclamation mark will appear over their heads, and they may...
Here's a trick that I know this guy doesn't know about. If you shoot the exclamation point on an alert phase, as it pops up, if you shoot the dot of the exclamation point, it'll knock the enemy out. If you shoot this right here, it knocks the enemy out. That's an old school, like, Easter egg, hardcore fucking knowledge right there. Not hardly anybody knows about that. And it's hard to hit the I've done it once.
Miss, an exclamation mark will appear over their heads, and they may go to investigate the area where they heard or saw something. But as long as they don't find anything, they'll simply return back to their regular patrol. If enemies find evidence of an intruder, like a knocked out or dead body, they will radio in and enter the caution state. During this state, there will likely be reinforcements, they'll be more actively searching for you, and their
several times. Oh, you're talking about in the cell. Yeah. He, eventually he gives you something. I'm not sure what, I don't remember what he gives you, but he gives you something.
This will be heightened.
He talks to you about his son. And in the Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, when you get captured, you can do the same thing, and he also talks about his son, or his dad. He talks about his dad, who is that that guy in Groznygrad.
They spot you even for just a second, it'll cause an alert state.
That you could shoot that red exclamation point and it knocks him out.
Alert state, it's kill on sight. The only way to remove the alert state is to either kill enough of the enemies in the area or completely break line of sight.
You can't do that if you're in the harder difficulties. If you're in the harder difficulties, they keep spawning.
And remain in hiding until the timer ticks down. If the timer ticks down from an alert, you'll then be in the evasion state. The evasion state is a lot like the caution state in that enemies will have heightened senses and will immediately go to alert if they see you. But
what the fuck? They can do that now? Oh my god, they can actually look under stuff now. Huh! Shit, no way!
Additionally, they will also search lockers and in hiding spots that they normally would just ignore.
Oh, that's the bed, that's why. Yeah, we're not gonna use the bed.
State. After the timer ticks down in evasion, it will then reset under the caution state. And if they still can't find you, it will finally go back to the normal unaware state. Basically, going into high alert is very bad, and you should try to avoid it whenever possible, unless you're looking to get into a prolonged firefight. Thankfully, Delta autosaves every time you enter a new area, and it's very quick to reload should you be spotted.
Oh, thank God, there's an autosave feature now! Ooh!
There are lots of opportunities to use both the environment and Snake's huge assortment of items and gadgets to your advantage in Metal Gear Solid 3, giving you a ton of options of
you can shoot the barrels, you don't have to push them. I think that's like the only trap barrel.
Combat scenario. Some things to look out for especially.
Oh no, there's that one.
Drums that can be pushed down hills to bowl over enemies, or that will explode when shot, beehives above enemy patrol lines.
I want to be clear, the beehive stuff, that's only in like certain areas. I think there's like a total of 3 areas where you could maybe get that. Watching them dance around is
guards
great.
And cause them to lose all situational awareness.
Yeah, you could place nudie mags down and then walk over and grab it.
Nice.
Empty magazines to lure unaware guards away from their posts. Heck, you can even toss caged animals at enemies.
Yeah, you can poison them. You could toss caged animals, you can starve them, and then throw rotten food on the ground and they'll eat it and die. You can throw spiders on enemies.
Or snakes.
Yep. He's gonna die. Give it a few seconds. Oh! There's a spider over there. He's dead.
Be on the lookout for this fly symbol on your food before you eat it.
That's rotten.
This indicates that the food has gone bad, and eating it will give Snake food poisoning.
It's rotten.
It's
Cause your
rotten.
stamina to deplete much faster, along with making Snake grab his stomach in pain occasionally, and it will even make him puke. Which, of course, will alert nearby guards. If you're in dire need to restore stamina, it is okay to eat rotten food and then immediately take digestive medicine.
I'm sorry. In all my time of playing Metal Gear Solid, you don't need to eat rotten food to beat the game. You don't. There's never a situation where I've had to eat rotten food in Metal Gear Solid unless it was just to be a fucking dick to Snake.
Which will cure the food poisoning. If you don't have digestive medicine for whatever reason, you can also just spin Snake's model around in the model viewer in the cure menu
He'll
until
throw
he
up.
hurls
There's actually a trophy for doing that.
after unpausing. This will also get rid of the food poisoning, but you'll lose a chunk of stamina as a result. Additionally, you can use spoiled food as a weapon by equipping it and then tossing it towards nearby guards. And if they're hungry, they'll eat it up, causing them to either rush off to find a bathroom, vomit, or straight up collapse.
Yep.
You can ensure that they're hungry by blowing up a nearby food stockpile with TNT.
Yep. We did that. We did that whenever I
You
played
should
through the base
always
game.
look to pick up and hold on to calorie mates and instant noodles.
Yeah, my inventory is usually packed full of these. These are great to have.
These restore a ton of stamina and have the added benefit of never going bad.
Yep.
This likely won't come up very often, but it's still worth knowing. If you wander through mud or water and then walk on otherwise clean surface, you will create footprints, and those footprints will be noticed by guards and investigated.
There's nothing here.
Huh? Whose footprints are these?
You can use this to your advantage to lead an enemy off their regular patrol and subdue
because he
them,
stepped in
but
the
it can also
water.
work against you if you're trying to hide away.
What's crazy is this is in the base game. This was in the original game for PlayStation 2. All this stuff is not new. This is all from the original game. None of this is new mechanics.
Your silence weapons will be your most powerful tools in Delta, but they are not
I'm gonna have to get used to that arcing.
resource. The silencers will break after repeated use, so be careful
Yeah.
about wasting their durability against animals that can otherwise be killed with your survival knife, or during boss battles where you don't have to worry about giving away your position. You can equip and unequip silencers in the menu by pressing X on the PlayStation or A on the Xbox. In another one of those, that's
Ew! Metal Gear Solid for the Xbox? What are you fucking psycho? Ew.
I don't know if it's very useful, but that's cool nonetheless. Kind of details that this game is absolutely full of. You can actually disable a radio on a guard. by
Hey,
hitting it
someone
with a
else talked
well-placed
about
shot.
it.
If you do it with a silenced weapon, they won't even notice. Then if they spot you, they won't be able to raise.
The bitch of it is that if you miss, because it has to be with a lethal weapon. It has to be with a lethal weapon. If you miss and you hit them, it automatically goes into the alert phase.
Radio in for help, leaving them all to yourself.
He's not gonna bring that up though. You can actually walk around and put TNT on their asses as well. You can strap TNT on their asses if you sneak up behind them. I don't think he's gonna say anything about that, but if you sneak behind an enemy, you can strap it onto their butt, they'll walk around with it.
Damn it!
If you find that you're low on ammo for your main weapons, you can try picking up and putting down a dead or otherwise incapacitated enemy to shake their belongings off them. They only have so much though, so once they stop dropping items, it's
So, an alive enemy that you hold up usually drops 3 items. 3 to 4. I think it's 4. They usually drop 4 items whenever they're held up and they're on the ground face down with their hands behind their head. If you kill them, they only drop 1 item. If you knock them out, like give them the Z status, which is asleep, or you like knock them out and give them stars, they drop 2 items if you do this. But keep in mind that if you pick an enemy up and you drop them like this, that they wake up faster.
time to move on. Knocked out enemies can wake up on their own, while enemies that are put to sleep with a tranquilizer gun will generally be knocked out unless another guard comes to kick them awake, or you sit around and wait a full 5 minutes or so. Enemies that you knock out via punches, a takedown, or a choke will come to their senses much quicker.
They're gonna
you
go
can
on a
tell how
caution.
close they are to waking up by counting the number of stars circling their head. One of the most useful items, especially early on, is the croc cap.
Yep.
as when you use this while underwater, you're
You see, I didn't know anything about this. We're gonna use that crocodile cap.
basically invisible to enemies. It will also make dogs scared to attack you, even though they will still bark and cause an alert if they spot you. If you've got the sneaking DLC pack, you should have it right when you start the game. But otherwise, you're going to have to find it in the swamp of Chiorniprud. Go in the lake, swim under the water once you reach this log, climb up this tree.
Yeah, it's in an annoying place.
Drop down to the rope below, and then shimmy across again to reach an otherwise unreachable platform where you can pick up the croc cap. And that's a rundown of things that Metal Gear Solid Delta doesn't tell you. Or at least things that it doesn't tell you if you're not ringing Major Zero for advice every 5 seconds. Thanks for watching, and for more Metal Gear Solid Delta tips and tricks, keep it here.
Yeah, you can knock them out with stun grenades. It's great. Whoosh. So, okay. Well, we're going to get in when we get in later to play Metal Gear Solid Delta. I'm going to go through all the mechanics, so we'll have, like I said, we're going to be experiencing the game this time. We're not going to just be playing it. Alright, so I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but they actually made it illegal to burn the American flag. Thank God. Unless your ass went overseas and had to kill somebody for this country, your ass don't need to be burning nothing in a public space, because not only is it arson, but now it's illegal, and you could be jailed up to 1 full year if you burn the American flag. My grandfather and my uncle went and fought for that fucking flag. You ain't got no right to sit there and burn it unless you've been in the military and you've had to fight and kill for this country. You ain't got no fucking right.
Today. I want to get around to this. Trump is now making it against the law to burn the flag. Now, I'm going to listen to what was actually said here, and then we're going to talk.
I don't want these fucking freaks out there burning the American flag. You ain't got no fucking right to.
Talk about it.
And it ain't no freedom of speech, it's arson, dipshit.
Sir, this is an executive order on flag burning. It charges your attorney general.
Would you listen to this? This is very important. Flag burning. All over the country, they're burning flags. All over the world, they burn the American flag. And as you know, through a very sad court, I guess it was a 5-4 decision.
Yeah.
They called it freedom of speech, but there's another reason which is perhaps much more important. It's called death. Because what happens when you burn a flag is the area goes crazy. If you have hundreds of people, they go crazy. You could do other things. You can burn this piece of paper. You can, but when you burn the American flag, it incites riots at levels that we've never seen before. People go crazy. In a way, both ways. There are some that are going crazy for doing it. There are others.
This is, I think, one of his top 10 most orange days, by the way.
I was just about to remark on that, too. I was like, God damn, he's orange today.
Like this, I mean, this really, I mean, he really got it on thick today.
I agree. I don't think any flag should be burned. A flag it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be a statement for the country. Honor, courage, and duty for that country. And you want to sit there and burn the flag and you haven't even served in that country's military? Go, get the fuck out of here. And you know these pussies that run around and burn the American flag haven't served in any kind of military. If they would, they wouldn't be sitting there doing that. They wouldn't understand the concept of having to kill somebody for your country.
Angry.
Top 5? It's a lot.
Angry about them doing it. Do you want to discuss that?
Sure. So what the executive order does, sir, it charges your Department of Justice with investigating instances of flag burning.
What's really good about this is that a literal hour after he passed this bill, a guy got charged with it outside the White House. Because he recorded himself doing it, and they arrested his ass and put him right in jail.
Yeah.
And then where there's
It's
evidence
beautiful!
of criminal activity, where prosecution wouldn't fall afoul of the First Amendment, and instructs the Department of Justice to prosecute those who are engaged in these instances of flag burning.
Damn.
And what
Damn.
the penalty is going to be, if you burn a flag, you get 1 year in jail, no early...
Look, I'm not a big fan of Trump like that. But I can get behind this 100%. A lot of things that he's been passing here lately, I can get behind. I don't like his character. I don't. I think it's very flawed, and I don't believe him. I don't trust him. But I can get behind what he's pushing. I can. What's funny is that some of the stuff he's been pushing, I didn't even realize how badly we needed it.
It's no nothing. You get 1 year in jail. If you burn a flag, you get,
Holy.
what it does is incite to riot. I hope they use that language, by the way. Did they?
Yeah, incitement is...
Incite to riot. And you burn a flag, you get 1 year in jail. You don't get 10 years, you don't get 1 month. You get 1 year in jail, and it goes on your record.
Pretty simple.
Yeah, I'd imagine it'd be kind of hard to get a job for somebody who's burnt a flag. I mean, how would you explain that to somebody who's trying to hire you? So it says here you burned the American flag. Well, why'd you do that for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what an idiot. You gotta be a special kind of stupid.
And you will see flag burning stopping immediately, just like when I signed the Statute and Monument Act. 10 years in jail if you hurt any of our beautiful monuments. Everybody left town.
It's crazy what happens whenever that happens. This is the way I see it, okay? I think that if you burn your own flag on your own property, there's nothing wrong with it.
I think instead of a year, though, they should make you pay serious fines. Well, you have to keep in mind, when they make these laws, it's supposed to be a deterrence. It's supposed to keep people from doing the bad things. It's not about putting them in jail. It's about putting a punishment. It's a punishment. It's a reason not to do it. Why didn't you steal cookies from the cookie jar as a kid? Because your mom slapped the shit out of your hand. Well, I ain't putting my hand in that fucking cookie jar. It's not supposed to coddle these people. It's supposed to be a deterrence. A lot of people don't understand this, and a lot of them have gotten lost in the sauce with this. It's to keep people from doing it. Do you want to spend a year in jail because your dumbass burnt an American flag? I don't want to spend a year in jail. Fuck that. That's a long ass time. And it's like Trump said, the minute he put a 10-year minimum, a 10-year sentence on the statues, whenever they were fucking with the statues and breaking the statues and spraying them up, it stopped immediately. It's a deterrence. It doesn't necessarily mean lock a whole bunch of people up. It's supposed to keep people from doing it. That's the point of a law. Paying for them in jail. Let's pay for it. You know what's funny you say that? You do realize that even if they paid fines, it never goes back to the community? These people have more than enough money to upgrade most of the existing structures that we have to the most modern stuff possible, and they could do it for free. With how much money they take out of your taxes. With how much money they take from you. You think they're going to ever do that? No. You know what? You know what paying a fine does nowadays? It lines these fuckers' pockets more. I want to see less of that. I want to see people go to jail. At least if my taxpayer dollars go towards a jail, I know where it's going. If someone pays a fine, they pocket that shit. 100%. Because the thing is we already paying for the jails. We don't have to pay extra for the jails. I don't want these fuckers to get any more money than they already have. And I guarantee you a lot of them are so filthy fucking rich they don't know what to do with it.
I think that if you go out in public and you burn a flag, I mean, again, like, there were a bunch of hate speech and hate crime laws that got added in. And so, like, really, like, what's the difference between that and this?
And you burn a flag, you get 1 year in jail.
Yeah.
You don't get 10 years, you don't get 1 month. You get 1 year in jail. and it goes on your record. And you will see flag burning stopping immediately, just like
that's the real reason he wants it to stop. We all want that to stop. There is nothing more offensive. My grandfather would be rolling over in his fucking grave if he had found out that they were burning flags for protests now. I'd imagine a lot of veterans are. Shit ain't okay, man. You can't just go around burning. You can't go around burning any kind of flag. No matter what kind it is.
The Statute and Monument Act. 10 years in jail if you...
Number one, it's fucking arson. And number two, it's an American symbol. It's a symbol of either peace or some form of, like, what you stand for.
Any of our beautiful monuments, everybody left town. They were gone. Never had a problem after that. It's pretty amazing. We stopped it. But this is something that's, I don't know, in a certain way, it's equally as important. Some people would say it's more important. Because the people in this country don't want to see our American flag burned and spit on.
Yeah, I mean, what I think about this is, like, generally, if you're going and you're setting shit on fire in a public place, that's already against the law to begin with, right?
I agree.
So, I mean, if you're going to make it a bigger crime to, like, burn the American flag, I don't really care that much about this. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But, like, whatever is going to get people to stop doing this, it's bad. It's bad enough. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Else, hate speech is still free speech. Well, the thing is, like, they should have thought that. Like, they have hate crime laws, don't they?
Hey, this isn't a freedom of speech thing. This is fucking arson. When you set things on fire in public spaces or even on your private property, whenever I rode around in the fire truck, we stopped people from burning things in their own backyards because of a burn ban, because of a drought. It's arson. You can get charged with fucking arson. It's illegal. Stop doing things that are illegal. Stop it. You're going to jail now. Stop doing dumb shit. Jesus fucking Christ. That seems to be the, like, thing here. Is like, we're so goddamn ignorant we can't tell what's right from wrong anymore. If it's against the fucking law, don't do it. You don't want to pay for these dumb fucks to go to jail. Then you should get into your community and tell these dumb fucks to quit doing stupid-ass crimes. It was either going to be him banning the American flag or upping the charges on committing arson in public places. One of these things had to end. It's so stupid.
Like, this is effectively the same thing as a hate crime law. It's arson, yes? Yeah, I mean, it's really just arson. It's
Thank
First
you.
Amendment violation.
Shit.
You don't have a First Amendment right to light a fire in a public space.
Thank you, God.
Like,
damn, this guy's fucking based.
That's not part of the First Amendment. It's not the right to start fires in a public space.
Oh, love this guy.
Like, that's it. That's what I'm not even talking about, right? And
beautiful bald
it's
bastard.
that simple. It's sedition. I mean, it's not even about that to me. It's about the fact that they're doing it. Like, in my opinion, if you burn your own American flag on your own property, I don't see a single problem with that. I'm gonna be
agree.
honest.
It matters. Number one, it matters only if it causes a big fire. That's the only time as a firefighter we stop people from burning stuff in their backyards. Funny enough, we've actually put out trash fires because of it. Even though they were like, well, we need to burn the stuff, we were like, you can't do this right now. There's a burn ban. You can't do this right now. There's a drought. They could have been charged with arson. They could have, but they didn't. It's a matter of where you're at, how you're doing it, why you're doing it. Most of the fire departments won't care. But whenever you burn something like fucking 3 Tesla cars in the middle of a fucking street to the ground, something needs to be done to stop this. And I feel like the American flag is definitely the first place to go. I think they need to branch off of this. It's sad that we have to do this. We have to make little laws like this just to fucking stop the slightest things now. It's just fucking sad. Instead of being mad at Trump for having to push this, we should be mad at the people that are in the middle of the streets burning shit. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, it's so easy to point the finger at the one person who's trying to fix this shit. But it's so fucking hard to point the finger at the retards setting shit on fire and ruining public infrastructure. That comes out of our taxpayer dollars as well. Who do you think pays for that? Whenever a car burns into the fucking pavement, who do you think pays for that? We do. We already have to pay for the public property that's damaged. It costs way more.
Totally real. I don't see a single issue, a single problem with it. But what I do have a problem with, what I do have an issue with, is people that do it in a public space. And if you want to make it a bigger crime for doing it to an American flag, I mean, I don't really care that much about this. Like, it's not really a big deal. Because, like, again, these are the same people that are trying to, like, make something a hate crime if you're doing it. It's effectively another
These dumb motherfuckers give me headaches, man. I swear to God, they give me such bad fucking headaches.
Of a hate crime, right? Like, it is a...
Oh, I need
you
to
already
take some Tylenol.
Like, you don't go to jail for a hate crime. Like, you don't go to jail for hating somebody. Same as you don't go to jail for burning a flag. But if you beat the fuck out of somebody and you're also doing it for a racial reason, you go to jail longer, right? It's a multiplier. And I think this is the same thing.
It is. Well, you have to keep in mind, it's like I said yesterday, guys. It's all about the intent. Oh, thank God. Thank you. It's all about the intent behind everything. I just took 2 of the biggest fucking Tylenols in the world.
Yeah, LGBT flag burning is hate speech. Arrested for burnouts and Rainbow Sideworks. Anyone remember those? Yeah, exactly. Nobody should be destroying the shit. Nobody should be doing this, period, right?
I agree. It shouldn't matter who's trying to do what. You just shouldn't be doing this. It's illegal.
Yeah, they made these rules. That's too bad.
People that are, in many cases, paid agitators. They're paid.
It's an act, not free speech. Yeah, obviously. It's so true.
I can't stand that shit. I can't stand that they're trying to say that this is freedom of speech when they're actively inciting riots everywhere. Brother, a protest does not involve looting and burning shit to the ground. That's not a fucking protest. That's a riot. What is even America anymore? Like, where are the morals at? Like, what happened? Jesus.
This is a conservative equivalence to Karen politics, crying because someone burned a flag. I understand that you think that, like, oh, well, if I use the words that they use against them, then they're gonna have to stop doing what they're doing that I disagree with. That doesn't work on a person like me, okay? Like, I'm not sure whether it would work on somebody else. I have no idea, but that's not the way that my brain works. No, if you do something, if you do something, expect for it to happen back to you.
Exactly.
Expect it.
It's called punishment. It has been around since, like, the fucking first man crawled its crinkly ass up onto the fucking shore. It's been law and order. Now, I mean, you had the Wild West there for a few generations, but I mean, that fucked off real quick. Like, you do a crime, you get charged with the crime, and then you go and face your punishment. That's how it's been for thousands of years. Whenever you steal something, you either get branded with the thief mark, or they cut your fucking hands off. Like, come on.
That's it. But what about the other guy? Yeah, exactly. What, burning Quran? I feel the same way about it. Don't go burn the Bible. Don't go burn the Quran. Don't go burning any...
Don't. Hey, here's a better summary. Don't burn shit. You'll get charged with fucking arson. Because that's what it is. It's arson. It's illegal.
Anything like this in a public space.
That's right.
Like, again, it's effectively a hate crime. It's that simple. Like, it has nothing to do with what you're burning, really, in public. No, the Quran shouldn't be burnt. No book should ever be burnt. I mean, I'm just saying in general.
By the radical left to do it. You talk to these people, they don't even know, half of them don't even know what they're doing. They say, I don't know, they gave me money to do this.
That is true. I've seen those.
I see the same things that you do. They're bad people. They're trying
Freedom of expression? You don't have the... Expression is not lighting a fire in a public space.
Thank you.
Like, why would anybody... Why are so many people so dishonest? Why? What is this? Why are people so dishonest? Like it's so just blatantly, obviously dishonest. Like, what are you doing?
Destroy a nation. That's not worth.
I think that's all we got to see with this. Let's move on. We're not going to watch this whole video. We're going to move on now. We might not watch this today. We might watch this tomorrow. There was just some more stuff that I wanted to cover today, and I want to have
today the
a lot
Muslim
of time to play the
Palestinian
game because we got to do all them cutscenes.
Bro, they had a civil war. So in Canada, the Muslim Palestinians.
Damn, so you got Canada catching themselves? You got fucking the U.S. Because apparently here soon they're going to be doing like a united. It's going to be like all across the country. People are going to protest. Then you got the UK. They're also protesting right now. I wonder why these guys are protesting. Because the UK, it's because of all the illegal immigrants. We got kind of the same thing here.
Have shut down the Capitol Pride Parade.
Oh shit.
So no pride in genocide. I'm gonna be real. That's a pretty good one.
That's actually one of the best ones I've seen. Look, I ain't got nothing wrong with the pride stuff at all. I don't. I do think it's kind of sad that they're getting rid of the parades and they're no longer catering to it. I think that's kind of sad. I don't really like the direction they're going with it. I liked the idea behind the parades. I do think a month, Pride Month, that's a bit excessive. But like if they wanted to do like Pride Weekend or Pride Week, I'd be down with that. I'd even take Pride Day where they can have like a bunch of like, you know, parades and stuff, but like trying to remove it altogether, I don't think I'm okay with that. I don't think I'm okay with that at all. Because for them, it's like it's a big movement. Like it's something to be proud of. They actually fought for, you know, same-sex marriage. Like it's awesome. And just for so many people to try and like make it disappear, I'm not okay with that. I'll be honest, I don't think I'm okay with that at all. I think the backlash towards the people that actually fought, not these fucking weirdos, these people that are trying to push their morals and ideals on these fucking kids, these fucking trans freaks. Not all of them. I want to say that. Not all of them. Only these fucking weirdos that have their kids and then they're confusing the shit out of their kids with this crazy nonsense. Now, there are some people out there that just want to transition and move on with their life and not sit here and make a statement about it. Those are the people that we should be respecting, not these fucking sickos, these predators that do this shit where they're taking pictures in fucking the Disney park women's bathroom of themselves. I think that all these freaks that come out and they're trying to make this stupid ass statement are ruining it for the people that fought hard and tirelessly to be where they're at. I do. And I think it's wrong. And anyone with a simple, tiny little brain cell can see that it's not all of them. It's just some of these fucking weirdos. It could be even some of these weirdos that are trying to ruin it for the people that worked hard to get where they're at.
The entire parade.
Trans is beautiful. Well. Yep.
Depends on who you're with.
So basically, it's two caterpillar Karens getting in a fight with each other.
Bro just said caterpillar Karens.
About whose cause is more oppressed.
Palestinian protesters have completely shut down the...
Oh my god, so... Bro... That's crazy.
Palestinian protesters have completely shut down the Pride Parade. Oh my god. The left is cannibalizing itself? Oh, it will. The reason why is that it has no mechanism to rein in extreme actors. Being a left-wing person is like living in a Russian nesting doll of infinitely many purity tests. And if you say no to any of those, you're instantly a Nazi.
The street and the whole rest of the parade.
And you're a Nazi because you're not seeing their point of view.
Stuck way back there, street closed. Wellington closed.
So wait, so there's a pride parade here, but the pro-Palestinian protest won't let them through. Talk about friendly fire, huh? You can't make this stuff up. Yeah, virtue signaling civil war.
They have taken over. Palestinians have shut down the Pride Parade.
Yep. And yes, the Muslims outrank LGBT. So that's it, guys. You know, you can't be gay anymore. I never thought this is what was going to happen.
That's crazy.
But, you know, we got a pretty interesting time.
That's actually crazy. That's insanity. I can't believe that. What is this?
I have been paying.
Hold on. Oh, here we go. So you remember that Karen, that psycho Karen that we reacted to a couple days ago? It was the ladies that wouldn't leave the bar. I love you. Apparently she was an attorney general.
You're gonna regret this.
Yeah. Remember this?
You're gonna regret it.
You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret
Suspended without pay. An
That's
assistant
right,
attorney
bitch.
general arrested in Newport, put on leave for 6 months. And the restaurant that called police about her pokes fun at the incident and then apparently backtracks. The Night Team's John Perrick is live at Bannister's Wharf to explain. John?
Patrice, it's been almost 2 weeks since the arrest here outside the Clark Cookhouse. Tonight, the restaurant's making headlines for a drink they were serving, and the assistant AG is back in the news for her suspension.
I'm an AG. I'm an AG.
The assistant AG is facing a very long, unplanned vacation with no pay.
I think it's like time to think and learn your lesson.
Attorney General Peter Nerona handing out her punishment today. 6 months unpaid leave.
Damn!
They should have fired her right off the bat.
And all you had
They should have. They should have fired her. You see, what's crazy is that if that had been a teacher, it would have been instantaneously being fired. It went viral. Anyone who sees her face is going to know. She should have been fired.
Walk away.
By now, you've probably seen the video.
But you're gonna regret this. You're gonna regret it. I'm an AG.
That's Special Assistant Attorney General Devin Hogan Flanagan. Officers arrested her.
It don't matter who you are, lady. You can't go around breaking the law.
Outside the Clark Cookhouse earlier this month for trespassing.
I'm an AG. I'm an AG.
No one cares. You're a
Made her
weirdo.
Famous for all the wrong reasons. From New York to LA, the body cam video has gone viral.
I'm not being arrested. You're
I haven't seen this, and I like just with how many people covered this.
putting me in cuffs.
And she
cooked
inspired
herself.
a new mixed drink at the scene of the crime.
That's great.
AG Bellini. It's a mocktail. No alcohol. You know, they don't want people getting too drunk. I feel like she should probably come back.
Yo, they made a fucking drink out of her.
Try it. Maybe her night won't end the way it did last time.
But when we went to order one today, the drink had already been pulled from the menu, and no one at the Clark Cookhouse wanted to talk about it.
I'm an AG. I'm an AG.
Her day in court as a defendant is coming up on Wednesday.
Good.
Reporting live in Newport.
Good. Put her ass in jail. She needs a good long vacation. They should have fired her ass, dude. There's no reason they didn't fire her ass, dude. Okay, so we got some updates. I'm happy to give an update about this. I actually wanted to move this one more forward, but I kind of got lost in the other topics. The man is alive. He's in stable critical condition. He's alive. From what I understand, they did arrest Raja Jackson, the guy that did this to him. I did a few videos on this yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I sat there and found out that he was a veteran, what he had done, I kind of teared up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Even yesterday, whenever I was editing it took me a little bit to pull through that. It made me angry. I'm not gonna bullshit with you. It pissed me off. And then whenever I saw the footage of him apologizing to Raja Jackson, that was just kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back. I hope this fucker gets locked up for attempted murder. This son of a bitch needs to go to jail for a long time. He needs to take a vacation.
Basically, Stuart Smith, this is the guy that got the shit beat out of him by Raja. This guy thought it was part of the game.
What, you don't know me?
Hell no.
The guy immediately apologized when he realized Raja wasn't another wrestler.
I apologize. I appreciate it. I didn't know.
Raja accepted the
Apparently, this walking piece of space trash is an MMA fighter. Apparently, he's not a very good one, like I said. Because apparently he can only... It's kind of crazy that... I'm gonna quote Asman whenever he said it. So this guy can beat this guy 20 times, like punch him 20 times in the face without killing him. I see why he's not a very good MMA fighter. Bro tried to tank the tank. He fucking lost.
Apologies, but later on was literally rage-baited by his own chat into taking revenge.
Apparently that's the thing that happened. Whenever he was sitting down, his chat was calling him a bitch and a pussy and all this stuff. And that's whenever he got up on stage and knocked him out and then punched him. I've heard mixed things. I've heard 20 to 27 times in the face. He got fucked up from this. It broke most of his facial bones, and he was choking on blood and teeth whenever they finally were able to roll him over.
The guy
he did actually flatline on the mat. They brought him back.
Dead, and he's able to communicate at least a little bit. And this guy,
his brother took that picture.
Him while he's unconscious. Like, this guy is a motherfucking tank. To take that many punches, video on LSF shows Rampage insulting him minutes before the attack. So his own dad is rage baiting his son into ruining his life.
For people that don't know, his father, Rampage Jackson, is one of the most popular MMA fighters of all time.
Rampage Jackson makes fun of his son before he commits assault.
Yo, did you get jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights? I looked at your stream, nigga, you hugging on some dudes, some booty shorts. I saw you hugging on your coach.
He trying to make it out like he's gay. His dad's rage baiting him by calling him gay.
Watch. My dad can't never call me a bitch.
You remember what I said as a fireman? There's usually multiple things that lead up to a catastrophic failure. There's usually almost always several things that lead to an absolute failure, no matter what it is in life. So first you had this guy, just having a little bit of fun, crushing a beer can on his head, because that's what they do. It's a show. It's a wrestler, man. He found out that he wasn't part of the show, apologized immediately, several times. They shook hands on it, everything was good. His dad eggs him on. His chat eggs him on. Him being 25, I get it. You got to keep up face. You're trying to get them views. You're trying to do whatever you can. Bucks up and does this. I ain't gonna lie. You 25, you should know better. But how many people are in a position like that? That don't make it right. I'm not trying to defend this fucker. I think he should still go to jail for attempted murder. Your most defining talents in your life are the choices that you make. I've had to make several choices like this in my life, where it's like, yeah, I could do this and it could work, but I always think of the consequences of my actions. Who will suffer because of my actions? What will happen if it doesn't work? It seems like there was a lot that led to this. But at the end of the day, he made that decision, that terrible, awful decision to walk up onto that stage and do what he did to that veteran, to that man. And that don't make it right.
Bitch, straight up.
My dad can't never call me a bitch. Watch me fuck my life up. I'll show you, Dad.
How many subs to knock him out?
Yo, bro, how many subs to knock him out? He's so done. All they gonna need to do is play the video.
I'm gonna fake crash out. All right,
bet I won't fuck my life up. No, you think I'm a pussy? I'm not. I'll fuck it up right now.
You about to see?
I don't agree with the people trying to hate on the referee. Like if you're an MMA fighter, the referee that you're gonna get is gonna be completely different. He's gonna be eyeballing different things. Whenever you go up into a ring with a wrestling referee, He's going based on the show. So he thinks that a lot of this shit's just, it's not necessarily fake, but it's fake to an extent. He wasn't ready, and neither was the wrestler, for this man to walk up there, knock him out, and commence to beating his face in with his bare fists. Nobody expected that. In fact, when they pulled this man off of him, you could hear the audience start screaming because they realized what just fucking happened. So if the audience members in the chat and Kick didn't realize how bad this was until after it had been done, you can't blame the ref. Because they all thought it was a show. It is supposed to be a fucking show. It's not supposed to be real. How often do you hear of wrestlers ending up in the fucking hospital? Not very often. That should be an indicator to you.
How fake of a crash out I am.
He's getting gassed up and set off by his dad and a bunch of 12-year-olds.
What's up, bro?
He actually read chat, and chat made him so mad that he went and ruined his life.
Because I'm tired of everybody playing with me.
To give you an idea of how amped up this guy was, I think for a solid hour after he left, he was huffing and puffing and huffing and puffing and huffing and puffing, walking and pacing and huffing and puffing, and most of it was recorded and streamed. Because he knew he fucked up.
It was
See, look at that.
It was just a play. Don't worry. It was wrestling.
Bro's a fucking animal. They need to put this guy in a cage where he belongs. You want to act like an animal? You want to fucking try to kill people with your bare hands? Lock this bitch up. Put him in chains. Put him behind bars where he belongs.
Yeah. Calm down. You don't want to get banned. It's just wrestling. It's all an act.
That's why the guy almost died. It was an act.
It may have looked like an act to everybody else. That's the reason why he's huffing and puffing. He knows. He didn't actually get up there intending to make it look like an act.
You know,
that's
I've
why
heard
he's huffing
that
and puffing.
whenever you do something that's a crime, it's always a really good idea to immediately leave the scene as fast as you can. That way, there's a lower probability that you'll get killed and record yourself doing it.
Hit me with a fucking beer can. I'm tired of everybody thinking I'm soft and weak and shit.
Got rage baited by 12-year-olds into ruining his life. He's like, guys, I gotta make sure these kids are happy. He knows what's coming. That's crazy. You f***ed up your whole life to get the approval of 12-year-olds. Somebody just linked it to me. He had 700 viewers. He ruined his life for 700 viewers.
They're not going to charge the people that incited this. People like that don't ever get in trouble, man. Again, it's his decision that he made, and it was a terrible decision. I guarantee you that guy that was wrestling, dude, like, this probably fucked up his whole life. I doubt he'll be able to step back into the arena. He already had PTSD from being a war vet. Like, I couldn't imagine what he's going through right now. If he actually comes back into consciousness and he starts talking and stuff, I couldn't imagine what's going through his mind. I hope,
very close
in my heart, I hope that whenever he got knocked out, that's all he remembers. I do. I hope this doesn't affect him, and I want to see him back in the ring doing what he does best. Because if he's able to step back in the ring, I can see that man going far into the WWE. I promise you he will.
Close attention to the Twitch bot apocalypse. I've kept my...
To give you an idea of how bad this has affected Twitch, Twitch has lost 24% of its viewership now that they've cracked down on botting. 24% of all viewership on Twitch is gone because it was all bots.
Finger on the pulse of it. I find it to be a really interesting topic here. For those that don't know, a few days ago, Twitch made good on their promise where they swore they would be making bot detection and eradication a priority. They finally called attention to a issue that has plagued Twitch since the beginning. Since the genesis of Twitch, in the primordial soup of streaming, there has been bots that have infected the platform. and for the longest time, Twitch had gone really hands-off.
So, to give you an idea, I'm going to try and make this as fast as possible. So, if you're a small streamer, it's really hard to get viewers because all the viewership and the front page is reserved for people with the highest viewership, namely people who have the money to just buy a whole bunch of bots. Now, a lot of small streamers use bots to move up in the ranks. A lot of smaller streamers that are now big probably did about the same thing. Funny enough, a lot of the big streamers usually are like, well, maybe you should try it, but they don't really want to directly say it. But in their best intentions, they're like, you should bot. And even Shroud has said you should try botting, but that doesn't mean you should. And the reason for that is because it screws over the people that give the ads to the content creators because they're getting ripped off. It makes advertisers leave the platform, and it makes it even harder for people who are starting up to get in a place where they're comfortable and they can live comfortably without needing bots. You're not ruining it for yourself, you're ruining it for everybody else. Not only that, but you can buy bots for streamers that you watch. So I think that's the good rundown. Let's keep going.
They said, you know what, if we don't put our hands on the stove, we won't know if it's hot. But recently they said that they were going to actually be directly attacking this bot issue. And a few days ago, they rolled out their first targeted strike here on bots.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think the only reason why Twitch is doing this is because they know their goose is cooked. People have been giving them their concerns about a lot of problems for a long time. And with people, with all these big streamers going to other platforms now and multi-streaming, and them rolling out all these stupid little rules that you can't endorse your other channels and stuff. I think that this is a long time coming, and I hope that they continue to knock these bots off the platform.
And boy howdy, it was a doozy. Apparently, the overall viewership on Twitch went down as much as 24% compared to last week, with many big streamers suddenly losing thousands of viewers. Not just big streamers, streamers of all shapes and sizes lost tons and tons of viewers, like across the board. It was a pretty big purge of invalid traffic, bot activity. As I said a couple days ago, I was pretty surprised with how hard they hit the ground running here. I thought it would just be like lightly poking the bear, like, oh, we got rid of like 100 bots. Big W, Twitch is saved. But no, they kind of like, they dropped a bomb here. It was a pretty big deal. So big, in fact, that a lot of streamers, many suspected of being a view botter, had just decided not to stream for like the last week or so, inexplicably.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if it, because like Kai Sanat, for example, he usually has like almost over 100 and something thousand viewers every time he goes live, right? I think it's because of the recent drama with him and Jinxie, but he hasn't been live. And I'm so curious, because I'm following him. Whenever he goes live, I want to see how many people who actually watch him. Now that the view botting stuff is like, it's come through.
Just randomly deciding not to stream during the bot purge, which of course has everyone raising an eyebrow, and of course all of this has led to a lot of finger pointing, a lot of shit stirring, a lot of spitting, a lot of farting and coming. It's been kind of pandemonium in the streaming space as people are noticing view counts have been dropped from a lot of streamers, and in some cases drastically. So the natural conclusion people are drawing is they were view botting. And as I predicted, and as everyone predicted, nobody wants to own up to being privy to their channel being view botted, because that's against the rules. They would get banned. No one's ever going to admit to it. So it's been a lot of cope and a lot of excuses, like, oh, it must have just been this stranger over here that's been doing this and I had no fucking clue. I'm glad that it's getting solved. Everyone is talking about this as a positive thing. Meanwhile, in the background, there are people that no doubt are shaking their fist in anger in demanding that their botting service get it under control and fix it, because they need those viewer numbers to go back to where they were. Because obviously, if it doesn't,
because on Twitch you get paid based on views. Because they run ads whenever you are just streaming like normal, like what YouTube does. They just run ads, right? They run a lot of ads, so you can make a lot of money. And then that's not even including the bits, that's not including the actual, like, the subs. Like, you can make a lot of money. There's a lot of money to be made if there are real people.
are going to be aware there was some fraudulent activity there, and the only question remains, did the streamer know? Like, were they guilty of paying for the service themselves, or was it like an org they were affiliated with? Because according to a lot of the data, which
orgs are like Mythic Talent, OTC? I think it's OTC. That they're like a group that helps out with viewership whenever you join them. And what happens is they do help you with viewership, but ever since the bots have been kicking in, the bot annihilation has kicked in, a lot of orgs have been belly up, as it were. So,
which is public, by the way. You can see all of the viewer numbers post and pre-purge.
That's the reason why this has gotten so big, is because you can see every channel. You can see every channel's viewer count. Every one of them.
All of this is public, so you can see a lot of streamers that are affiliated with an org, like OTK is the big one everyone's talked about. But not just OTK, there were other orgs coming under fire as well, namely FaZe was another one that people had a lot of question marks over their head with, because a lot of the streamers affiliated with FaZe also took huge drastic drops in their viewership during this purge. So the speculation is that these orgs are...
allegedly, based on what Asmund said, FaZe has been known behind the scenes for viewbotting quite a bit. I ain't trying to throw no shade. I ain't trying to do no dramas or nothing. But that's what the hearsay she said thing says, okay?
Boosting the numbers of some of the streamers under their umbrella, because by having more successful streamers under their brand, it's good for the brand. Obviously, the motivation is to make more money because you can...
And the way an org works is a lot like how Fajojo works, is like if you're under their brand, they take a cut of your money, your income, and then they pay out the rest. I think that these things are terrible, and there's no way that a lot of these orgs don't viewbot. I mean, let's be honest here.
Significantly more doubloons if the streamers that are under your blanket are more popular. So if you boost your streamers by thousands upon thousands of viewers that they don't legitimately have, you can still bring those numbers to brands that would be none the wiser in the partnership.
Yep.
And according to some other streamers, there's been actually quite a bit of talk from streamers about orgs even like softly admitting to doing this in certain cases. I don't know like all the particulars around that, but there has been like a lot of discussion that orgs do actually do this. Like it's not
I mean, like a lot of advertisers do it as well. So it's not just orgs. Advertisers, like if you take certain advertisers that are there to advertise your stream, they'll actually viewbot your numbers.
The full-blown conspiracy theory, but then the question becomes, well, do the streamers under these orgs know about that? Like, there's just a lot of questions.
I highly doubt the majority of them know. That you'd be surprised at how many people know as opposed to don't know. I'm willing to bet money on it that there's a good chance the solid majority of them know they're being viewbotted and are okay with it because they're getting paid. That doesn't make it right, but I mean, if you're getting paid to do a thing and you like doing that thing, then you might as well just shut up and do the thing, right? I mean, that's what any human being would do.
After all of this bot detection and all of this bot purging, it's been a flood of questions like Yahoo Answers just got revived. Did the streamers viewbot themselves? Was it a member of their community viewbotting the streamer? Did the streamer, are they a victim of like a stranger, a malicious bad actor trying to artificially boost their numbers to potentially ruin their reputation? Is there a super fan of this?
I can't tell you how many people I've had whisper to me in my like little whispers at Twitch, that are like people that like clicked onto the stream to try and make some kind of weird like Ponzi scheme where they click onto your stream and then they get down in your chat and they're like, do you have an organizer that can help you get more views if you pay me a certain amount? And I'm just like, nah, bruh. That's not how this works. No.
Streamer that's trying to boost their favorite streamer to make them more popular because they just love them so much. Does the streamer know that the org they're affiliated with might be boosting their numbers? Just so many questions. And another big discussion that's come from all of this is about sponsors. Allegedly, some sponsors have been botting sponsored streams in order to make it seem more popular to the average viewer.
Yep.
So they'll artificially boost those numbers so it seems like
and keep in mind, the more... So, like, if you have... Let's say, for example, I'm on the just chatting category right now on Twitch. So, if I have the most viewers I'm automatically at the top of just chatting. Automatically.
Hype around the product, and they've also been accused of botting even beyond sponsored streams because by being partnered with that streamer, it's better for their brand if that streamer is perceived as more popular. So they'll boost them even beyond the sponsored stream just so that way they can use it as marketing material like, hey, look, we're partnered with this big guy. And meanwhile, a lot of the viewership is botted by the sponsor, allegedly. But I also want to mention that...
Well, you have to keep in mind is that whenever the streamer gets paid, it goes directly to the org or whoever is sponsoring. And then they take a portion of that. They probably take, like, for example, 20% of it. And then they put that 20% and they half it. So they'll put 10% of that in bots, and then the other 10% they'll pocket. And then they'll give the rest to the streamer.
In only 2 days here, it seems that there are some botting services that have already found ways of circumventing these bans. There are some streamers that have miraculously bounced back after a 3-day plummet to not only where they were, but in some cases even higher, despite nothing changing in their content and doing nothing different. So it does look like in certain cases, some bots have found a way to evade this. So I'm hoping this isn't Twitch's only
The best thing Twitch can do to keep combating this bot problem is keep growing and evolving to hit this bots however many times they keep popping. Honestly. I noticed that with Asmon's stream yesterday, he was back up into the 44,000s, even though like right when the bots hit, he was down to 30. So like...
action here against bots because, as I mentioned, it's going to be an ongoing tug of war. And it is good for the entire platform to do your best to stop bot activity. Fake, phony, baloney numbers are bad for all of the streamers on the platform, except for, of course, the ones that are paying to win in the streaming space. Which is another thing. There is a very real possibility, and something that has been talked about by some of the biggest streamers, that a strategy that used to be used and is probably still employed to a certain degree is some streamers would bot their streams for a while to try and grow an organic viewer base, and then they would completely stop paying for the botting service and just let the organic numbers start to take over as more people assimilate into the community. So, of course, this is never going to detect that strategy, but even still, Twitch needs to do everything it can to stop bots because it is very bad for everyone on the platform to just let this rampant issue continue and spiral out of control. Now, I think I need to explain why I have this perspective and so many people have this perspective because I've seen a lot of people downplaying this as like not a big deal, like this is a fucking nothing burger. Who cares about view counts? If you can pay for it, you should do it. It gives you the advantage.
It matters because the discoverability on Twitch is already terrible. Like, the discoverability on Twitch is a joke. It is. It's an absolute joke. Like, for example, I have grown on YouTube and I've gotten monetized in these past year or so that I've been streaming. I have not moved from 59 followers on Twitch. Even after I flopped from gaming to reaction at all. It hasn't fucking moved. Every day that I go live on Twitch, I've got one viewer, and I'm fairly certain that's the Twitch thing. Everyone, whenever you go live on Twitch, usually you'll have one viewer. It's the weirdest fucking thing. I don't know what it is, but it's always one viewer. And it doesn't change. I've had a few people come in and out, but overall, nothing's changed. Unless you're really high up with numbers, you're not going to get discovered. I've accepted that. I don't really care. I like using Twitch as a way to clip out my videos so I can render them and upload them, and I like using the clip feature that it has to upload to Instagram, TikTok, X. By the way, I do that every day. So whenever I get off stream, I have to go to Twitch, publish the stream. Then what I do is I go in and I usually clip out 4 clips. I upload all 4 of them to YouTube Shorts, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. TikTok been going the fuck off, dude. Like, I don't know what's going on with TikTok. TikTok been blowing up. and then I download the entire stream, I drop that bitch into Sony Vegas Pro, and then I split out every single video, and I do this every day, Monday through Friday, except for the weekend, then I record individual reaction content. I don't usually get done with this until about like 6. I think I got done at like 7 yesterday because the videos were kind of long. But like, the discoverability on Twitch is a joke. It's terrible.
Space. You got to stand out in the market. So if you can do anything to get an edge, you got to fucking do it. And yeah, you're right. It's a saturated market. So obviously buying view bots is going to immediately help you stand out by floating to the top of a category. So that way, some curious Georges will see you at the front there, and they'll click because you've got the most viewers. So obviously there's a lot of hubbub there, and they want to see what all the fuss is about. So they'll check out your stream because you have artificially inflated the numbers. And then you have now occupied that viewer, which takes it from another streamer that is legitimately streaming to an audience and a real community of people there to watch them instead of just an army of clankers. In fact, the argument kind of mirrors something from many moons ago when Twitch was still pretty new. I'm going to take you back to the past to talk about some titties and ass. There was a huge trend on Twitch for a while with something called booby streamers, if anyone remembers that, where there was a trend on Twitch where streamers would try and wear the most revealing clothing that Twitch would possibly allow.
There was one girl, I don't know if she's still the top, but she was there for a long time. She had big old honkers, and she would paint them. You couldn't see, like, the nipples, but you could see she would paint them.
In the most sexual of positions, and constantly putting cleavage as like the main hook to draw viewers in. And this drew a lot of outrage because people believed that by doing that, they were stealing viewers from their streams because they weren't showing cleavage and everything. It was a huge debate that raged on for years, actually.
Even now, there's a category called like hot tubs and pools. Even now, people are advocating for the removal of it, but it's like, the weird thing is that it's not doing as well as it used to.
And people were always split on whether
and
or
the
not
reason for that is because they made it 18 and up.
The case. Was this streamer with cleavage stealing a viewer from this guy over here who was building a brazen bull in Minecraft? Well, the jury was always out. But in this case, there is clear data, clear-cut, irrefutable evidence that viewbotting your streams and fucking leapfrogging your way ahead of everyone that is legitimately streaming with less viewers than you does actually steal the viewers from them. You are directly competing in the exact same content, but you have now floated more visibly to the top through artificially inflating your numbers, fundamentally paying to win, and cheating the system. That 100% does take viewers away from the actual streamers on Twitch. Across the board. It's not a debate, and it's not like a competitive advantage. You are cheating. You are breaking the rules of the website too, by the way. Twitch just doesn't choose to enforce them very often. They have just let this go.
They can't really enforce it. Let me tell you why. They can't really enforce it unless the streamer comes forward and says they were viewbotting. And the reason for that is because you could have people that want your channel to get banned, and they're going to viewbot your channel to get you in trouble. So you can't really do that. You can't just ban somebody for something they didn't do. You can't make somebody that didn't do something guilty for something they didn't do. It's not okay.
Unchecked for an extremely long period of time. But it's not allowed. You're not supposed to be able to do that. So this, again, is not a debate. So, the problem is, that shit sucks. That is bad, not only for all the streamers that are doing it legitimately, but it's also bad for the platform. I'm actually kind of surprised Twitch doesn't face more hot water for their handling of bots for this long, because while...
You know why Twitch doesn't face more hot water? Because they don't answer to anybody other than Amazon. That's why. And Amazon's never going to put their foot down on Twitch. So they're going to do what they want, however they want, whenever they want. And if you don't like it, then their motto is just go find another platform because they're just going to ban you. And I understand that. Hey man, when you own something and you know you own it, you might as well lock that bitch down. You can't hate the game. You can't hate the player, hate the game.
Twitch on their back end can identify fraudulent traffic and adjust your ad revenue for it. That is something they've talked about before, how like if you viewbot a stream up to 2 million viewers instantaneously and then just start farming ads, Twitch will go and analyze that traffic to see if it's real and they will adjust your earnings on it. I've seen them talk about that. While Twitch can do that on their back end and not lose their ass on that, you know who can't? Brands that work with streamers. The way a brand partnership...
What's crazy is that the brands still pay Twitch. So even if Twitch goes behind and cleans up those 2 million views and gives them their like $1 for their one viewer that stayed the entire time, the brand still pays Twitch.
Works when it comes to streamers is they base your pay on your metrics. And the metrics that you provide, well, that's not going to account for bots.
Nope.
They can only go off the information that is accessible. And they don't have that back-end ability that Twitch has to go in there and see, well, who's a real viewer versus a fake one? Like, how many bots are here? They only have your metrics. So that's your average viewers, which could easily be hyperinflated because of bots. So what streamers can easily do, and definitely have done, is they boost all of their numbers to really high levels that they really are not achieving organically. It's not real viewers. It is all fraudulent, invalid traffic from botting service.
So you have to keep in mind that Twitch hasn't accrued any new viewership. They haven't gotten any newer people. They just lost 24% of their viewership. You need to keep this in mind. 24% of their viewership is just gone now because it was all bots. They haven't gotten any new people because, I'm not trying to sound like a dick, Twitch stinks. They bombard you with ads constantly. And most of their advertiser has left because they keep treating their big-time streamers like shit. No new people are joining Twitch. They're going to Kick or YouTube now. That's why it's hard to believe that your numbers are being inflated. If you know what I'm saying, like, it's hard to believe that your viewership is real, that they're not inflated.
They will inflate their viewer numbers, then brands will approach them, or they will approach brands about doing a partnership or a sponsored stream, and they'll provide those viewer numbers, which will have the brand then give them higher pay than what they should be receiving. And the brand...
Because you have to keep in mind, here for a while now, a lot of the content creators on Twitch, they've gotten most of their money from, like... they've gotten most of their money from ads, like branded content. So like you run an ad and you're sponsored. That's how they get a lot of their money, because Twitch isn't paying like that anymore. A lot of the ads have left the platform. They're only going to the individual content creators now.
Pay this money under the impression that it's being served to X amount of viewers. And those viewers, they're assuming, are real, legitimate human beings with a pulse. But in reality, a lot of times, it's being served to bots. Aren't even there, aren't consuming it at all. So they're paying a lot of money to be put in front of bots without their knowledge. In some cases, of course, that's not every case. As I mentioned earlier, there are some brands that have been accused of botting the sponsored stream itself in order to float more visibly to like Twitch in whatever category they're in. So there are definitely some brands that are more than fine with using botting services to make it seem like it's more hype and there's more interest in this sponsored stream. Like, wow, there's 20,000 viewers here to watch, you know, the poop that took a pee 2.0 just dropped. Look at all these people in here that are watching this sponsored stream. Meanwhile, it's the agency itself that is paying to boost those numbers. So both of these things happen, where a brand will be none the wiser that what they are paying for is not getting... Their overall platform viewership dropped 24%. And that's just the first snowball in an avalanche.
I guarantee you it's going to go down even more. I promise you it will. Like, there's no way it's not. To give you an idea, them removing these view bots from the platform actually ruined some streamers. Like, they're gonna have to go out and get jobs now. Like, that's how bad it is.
I imagine. That is the first wave. I feel as though Twitch might be apprehensive about this anyway. Like, if Twitch had a magic button that they could press
I guarantee you they're doing this because the advertisers are threatening them now. Because they've been, between Asmongold and Tectone, how often they've been getting, like, banned or suspended or whatever is going on there with all these big Twitch streamers. They're just getting tired of being the only ones facing the brunt of this bullshit and this biased banning. I think because Asmon talked about doing it for a while now, about going to the advertisers, to Amazon and the advertisers that go on to Twitch and talking to them and telling them how it really is. And I wouldn't be surprised if behind the doors, behind the scenes, that's what they did. And now the advertisers are pushing, what's left of the advertisers are putting pressure on Twitch, saying that if you don't solve this problem, we're gone for good.
And it would guarantee every bot and all invalid traffic would be banned on Twitch from this point forward and could never return. It'd basically be like in K-pop Demon Hunters when they fully seal away all the demons.
This could be the death of Twitch. Like, to give you an idea of how bad this is, there's a good chance that within the next 2 years, Twitch could be filing for bankruptcy and shutting up doors. Like, this doesn't look good. They were already having trouble. They were already struggling with getting new viewership. And then with all the streamers and people going to other platforms like Kick and YouTube, especially Kick, they like the big streamers are making a killing on Kick, and they've got like a quarter or a fraction of the number of people that are on Twitch watching them. They're making like almost $30,000 a month. I think that this might be the death of Twitch.
They can't return. If Twitch could do that,
Not to mention, like, no new streamers are going to Twitch because the overall, like, viewability on Twitch is just bad. Like, you can't get discovered on Twitch.
Now, I think they would be very apprehensive about it because we just saw them take one step in fighting bots, and they lost 24% of their viewer base over the last few days.
I promise you, I can almost promise you it's going to be more than that.
That's a huge drop, and if they did it even harder, that number would only climb, and I imagine they would be worried about all of their brand partners starting to jump ship, like, oh no, Twitch
I promise you the reason why they're doing this is because they're being pressured by the people that are bringing in the money. I promise you that's why. They wouldn't give a shit. They haven't given a shit for as long as they've been around. They're doing it because of their branded people are pressuring them to do this. They're threatening, I guarantee you, they're threatening to leave Twitch and taking even more sponsors with them if they don't fix this problem.
Dying. Look at this graph. You see how there's no more views? It's all dried up. Time to pull our ad spin from Twitch. I think they would be worried about the future of Twitch if they did that, because their viewer count numbers would be so much lower, significantly lower, that they'd probably be getting hit financially pretty hard from all of these sponsors that are paying money to be put there. And brands don't really care about, like, the nuance of what the numbers say. They only care about what the numbers indicate. So most of the brands, I imagine, would see this. And in fact, some of them are probably already worried with the 24% drop. But if it got even higher, some brands would probably see this, and they wouldn't take into account like it's all bot activity. They would see this and be like, nope, this is dangerous. This is not worth the ad spin.
No.
We're pulling out.
Because you have to keep in mind, these advertisers spend a lot of money on these streamers that have thousands of viewers. Like, a lot of money. We're talking a shitload of money. And another thing is that they're paying Twitch a lot of money to run these ads. They're not paying the content creator. And that's the reason why the content creators are leaving, is because they're getting a quarter of what they would be getting on other platforms from these advertisers. Because Twitch is just taking most of that money. Like, some of the people that have 30, 40,000 viewers, they're getting like, I think like $20 a month from advertisers. They used to get thousands. Thousands.
And even if they did bother to take a little bit of time looking into it, they might feel slighted by Twitch for letting this bot problem persist for so long.
Yeah.
And they were spending so much money for what ultimately amounted to a lot of invalid traffic. So I think Twitch would be really skeptical about getting rid of every bot.
I think Twitch is cooked. I mean, I honestly think they're cooked. I do. I think they're donezo. I think they're cooked. Okay, let's move on. It is that time. Yeather. Give me a second. I gotta change all the stream stuff up. Blech. Edit. So first thing that I should do actually is, because I don't want to lose this. Give me this. Control C. Control V. C. Go to that. Control V. Gear solid. Oh, it's Delta Snake Eater. Oh, Delta Snake Eater. Oh, shut up. Oh shit. Edit. V. No gear solid. Delta Snake Eater. Save. V. Delta. Oh, fuck you. I don't even think. Can I like copy in this? Hold on. Can I copy and paste? Control C. Did I copy that? Did I paste that? Hold on. Did I copy and paste that? Please tell me I can copy and paste this. Control V. Oh my god, I can. Suck a wiener, bitch! C, Control AC. What is even happening? Almost done. Save. That delta symbol sucks. Metal gear. Oh god. Solid. Del. I think that's everything. So we can close this, because we no longer need that. I'm going to close that up. Pop this open. Oh, I didn't save that. There we go. Save that. All right. Oh, baby. I need to get me an HDMI splitter. All right. Cancel and Boom. All right, let's get it. That's my controller. I got my Death Stranding controller. Oh man, there it is, boys. My God, there's so many different languages. Adjust the balance between graphic quality and frame rate. This setting can be changed at any time from the options menu. Smooth frame rate, resolution, dynamic 4K max, native 1080. I don't know. This one? Looks right. Oh shit, here we go. Is the song gonna be the same? Yo, I can't believe I'm seeing Unreal Engine on Metal Gear Solid. Please play in a well-lit room. That's okay. This game contains expression themes from the original version, which may be... I can't read that fast enough. Oh, shit! New items obtained. Ooh! Glasses? Base paint obtained will be added to all save data as an item in your inventory. Available after retrieving your backpack. Sunglasses! Ooh, battle dress. Let's go! Sneaking suit. Ooh, we start with the sneaking suit, huh? Oh, that's from Diamond Dogs, ain't it? Ooh, naked woodland. Sexy. Oh, cool. Naked ammunition belt. Ooh, gold. Crocodile suit. Oh, we got the Crayotin mask. And the duck one, too. Gakko mask. Crocodile cap. What is this? Bro, there's so much stuff. Holy shit, there's so many. So, I'm gonna Google this real quick, because in the Metal Gear Solid 3, the original game, depending on which one you picked, gave you camos. Which should I get for the question? Which question answer gives you the most camos in Metal Gear Solid Delta? I am playing the Metal Gear Solid series for the first time. I like Metal Gear Solid 1. I like Metal Gear Solid 2. I like Metal Gear Solid 3. I like Metal Gear Solid 4. I like Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. I like Metal Gear Solid 5. I like everything in the Metal Gear Solid series. As this option unlocks specific camos for the game's original content, while the question is from the original Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, the remake will likely follow the same system. Your answer will not affect future gameplay. Provides no additional content items. A joke opening. Metal Gear Solid 4 available. Okay, so let's do. I like Metal Gear Solid 3. Let's do it. Removable. I want to play with the same control. Ugh. See that button layout? The evade button is triangle, crouch is circle, action button is X. That's so fucking stupid. Reload is square, that's the same. Attack, it's R2, R1 is first person, that's the same. Aim, stalking button is L1. Camouflage window is up on the D-pad, equipment window is left and right. A weapon. And then radio window is down on the D-pad. I think I got it. Survival viewer. Oh, we can go straight to the survival viewer now. That's nice. I just don't like that you can't control the camera. The camera's locked. I can't do European Extreme yet. No! Well, then I guess we gotta play an Extreme. Let's see. What is this? Display all in-game tips. I don't want this. High tips. Let's do it, boys. Let's do it! Oh! War has changed.
The world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Yo, I forgot how good these controllers feel. This is nice. I like picking it up and gripping the hell out of the fucking pads. I'm gonna press and hold the R1 button so that way we get the first person scenes. So remind me every time there's a fucking cutscene that I need to press and hold the R1 button to look into first person. Bro, I'm so fucking hyped! Yo, low-key, I might be playing this shit off stream. Not this one, but I might make another save and be playing that shit off stream. Bro, it looks so good.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off. Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right, you ready to go?
The experience in this bitch, we gotta watch everything.
Cab okay.
Good, we've got high visibility.
Damn, that looks crazy.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector.
Can't make me.
Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Oi! You wanna die, bitch?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask. Depressurization complete. Checking oxygen supply. 6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch. Sunrise.
Bro, let's go!
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up. You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill. 1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear. Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green. Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
and fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles.
Sokolov!
His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken.
Right.
The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word.
Oh, I couldn't imagine.
Were in the process of
I don't think I want to imagine what they were going through back then like that.
Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust.
Apparently, the game almost didn't come out because of these
cutscenes. In order to get the Soviets
cutscenes.
to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
Mm-hmm.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight.
That's awful. Poor Sokolov.
Then, a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Jesus.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Yep.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as
That's where we're going.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Here we go. Present day. Oh, you can't, like, just no R1. You can pause it. Yeah, there's no R1 feature anymore. Used to, you could, like, look through the cutscene. You could press R1 to go in first person in the cutscene. I guess they took that away. Oh! Oh, there it goes. There's R1.
Our mission is to infiltrate Selinoyarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring it back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
That's the system that you use in Metal Gear Solid 5 to extract people.
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Big plane go boom, bad for Snake. We're almost there. Bro, look at those graphics. It looks amazing. Oh, yeah.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Naked Snake.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
Yep.
No problem.
I know where
I can
it's at.
see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of
That's
the
so
tree
weird to
covered
say
in
the
ivy
X
and
button. It
press
was
the
the
action
triangle button. The triangle button was the original action
progress over
button,
the
damn it.
radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Sure is pushy, ain't he? Oh, what? This feels weird. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to get used to that. Stand tall? Oh, yeah, tiptoes so you can look over stuff. Oh no, that's gotta go. That gots to go. No, we not finna make that toggle. Absolutely not. We gonna turn on the subtitles too while we're at it. We're not gonna make that toggle. No way, you can't toggle that. No way, that's fucking stupid. Really? Hold, ready weapons. Hold. That's so stupid. You mean to tell me you can't? Oh my god. That's a toggle function now. That's stupid. Oh man, it's gonna take a little bit for me to get used to these controls. Oh god, this is... Circle to stand up? Is it like... Oh, okay, I'm already pressing triangle. This is gonna be rough. Got it.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake.
Yo.
To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose weapon from the backpack. You're available.
We're not gonna sit here and get through a tutorial. Shooting accuracy, for example, hunt for local flora and fauna, it has its own suppressor, blah, 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 blah.
A real one-man army.
Relax.
Who?
I'll introduce this time. Survival is of utmost. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak.
Here we go.
As well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't
John and
joking,
Jane.
but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to
Save the game.
send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that
Ain't that the damn truth?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
I bet she
My
is.
frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Yeah, they really drill that in, don't they?
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Let's get it, boys! Mission.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Ooh. Ooh. Here we go. Alright, so we got the trank gun. Oh my god, look at that. Camouflage. How do you, like... Oh god. Oh, that's how. It's the right stick. Ah, there we go. Camouflage. We got a bunch of camo. Naked with ammo belt around the body. Makes any food taste great while also boosting movement speed when crawling. And increases stamina consumption. Interesting. That's interesting. Oh, what about the face paint? Did I get my... I didn't get it. I got the Fleck train. Oh, weapons. Oh. Oh, fucking it doesn't matter. Oh my god. Circle? Oh dude, it's gonna be a bitch trying to relearn these to learn these control. I can totally see. What? What happened? Oh, did it jump to like... Okay, that's what it was. It jumped to 90. Okay, I got the snake. Bitch. Bro, it's gonna take me a little bit. Hold on. I got the snakes. Gotcha, bitch.
Disgusting.
Oh, look at the coloration on the snakes now. That's crazy.
Sick.
Wait, wasn't I supposed to get the mask too? Wait, wasn't I supposed to get the mask too? Oh yeah, here we go. What does this do? The options menu. You can toggle the display of the items during cutscenes. That's weird. Gotta remember where that stupid frog is. Oh, there was birds there. Usually you see the bushes moving. Whatever. So where's this frog? Oh, look, there they are. The same places. I don't think I got the, Yeah, I don't have the other gun, huh? Oh my god, dude, these controls are gonna fuck me up. That's awful. I guess that's about the same. Trying to catch one of these damn birds. And get used to the fucking controls. Russian false mango.
Pretty tasty.
Is it the same or is that different? This shit looks different. Hold on. It is different. I think it's poison.
This is horrible.
Yeah, well, you know, you're not supposed to eat certain things, but you got to for that score guy. Having to press circle and X. The fact that it is switched is it's infuriating. It's not the best. See you, bitch. Oof! Oh! What? Bruh. You know what? Hold on. Bitch. Oh. Let it go. What is it? Circle? No fucking way. Oh, bro, give me a break with this. Climb. It's these fucking controls, man. Bro, drop. We definitely got it that time. Give me that. Oh, it's a magpie. Okay, now we can move on.
Gross.
Whee! Bro, the snakes look beautiful now. That's a different snake? Oh, it is a different snake.
That's tasty.
Yes, sir. Okay. How the hell do you... You gotta like, get on the radio, right? Hold on. There we go. Okay.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in his path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too.
Ooh,
I
fun.
recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
If you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too. It might even win awards all across the globe in 60 years.
Why's that?
Foreshadowing?
2024 will be Godzilla's 70th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Unfortunately.
Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Okay, so I know that the frog fucker's here somewhere. Don't care about the magpies, already got those. Is it on this one or is it a different island? That's the real question. You can like just straight up play this shit in first person. Go slow as ball sacks though. Is it here? It might not be here. It might be somewhere else actually. Where is... How do you roll? Oh, it's triangle to roll. Okay. Oh! Bro, these controls are gonna get me fucked too. I already know it, dude. Yeah, that's right. bitch. Thanks for the gravel, loser. Doesn't like some gator.
Not too bad.
Gotta find that frog now, and then we can get out of this area. See, I thought the frog was there. Is it not here? The hell is that little green bastard? Ain't that way. It's not that way. Maybe it's further along? Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, there it is.
I want some more.
There we go. Sweet, let's go. Here we go.
Major,
oh.
I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage.
I know.
Choosing camouflage. But if you crawl and the higher they...
Okay, cool. This is where I die a bunch. Because I'm not used to the controls.
Do you want to say...
Sure do.
Snake, do you...
That's okay. Bro, my camo index being down at the bottom is gonna fuck me so hard. Does he have a film reel on him? You fucking bitch. No way. How the fuck you load? Son of a bitch. I can't see shit. Freeze.
No, wait.
Go and drop that, bitch. Go and drop that. Go ass to sleep. Right. Bro, that is the best shit ever. What happens if I save here?
Snake.
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. No!
You want to save?
No, I don't.
Okay, good luck.
That. God damn it.
Just my imagination. What's wrong?
Fuck. I think I got them all. Hello. Oh, I got the thermal gogs. Nice. Gotta find that duck. Oh, I'm getting better at that. Get your ass to sleep, bitch. Where the hell's that duck at? Where's that duck? It's up already? Man, give me a break. Shit.
What's wrong?
Oh! Ho, 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 ho. Fuck is that little bastard at, bro? I only juggle these guys for so long before I run out of ammo. Oh, there it is. Oh, we can move on. I see it. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh. The real question is, does this guy have a film reel?
Hey, Snake.
Really? Ah! Bro. fucking bridge, dude. I'm up. I'm up, fool. Oh my fucking god, dude. There you go. Damn, I was kind of hoping that I would get a suppressor. I might be hosed here. How's it going, finance guy? How's it going, finance guy?
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Yeah, he won't let you in.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
I guess we're just gonna have to use what we have. It's a good thing these people are blind as shit.
Snake, have you...
What's gonna suck about this is that I don't have a suppressor or a way to get any more. Oh! Oh no, I do. Oh, this is gonna be easy then.
I think I saw something. What's wrong?
That's weird.
Who's that?
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Kiss my fucking ass. Speak, you dumb bitch. It's like he's not fucking saying anything at all. Oh, motherfucker. It's not holding up anybody. The fuck? Actually, you know what? Hold on. I got you. I got you, bitch. Hold on. These controls are starting to piss me off. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Get this out of here. That out of here. We don't need that. Don't need the knife now.
Just my imagination.
I hope he didn't die.
Huh? What's wrong?
He fucking died. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, dude. Give me a break with this shit.
You... Snake, have...
What the? The enemy is close by.
HQ, respond.
Nope. Bro, the bullet drop on this can suck an absolute wiener, dude. Holy god, it's terrible.
Just my imagination.
HQ,
Oh, you
respond.
You want to say?
Come on.
Snake, it...
Just my imagination.
enemy is close by.
HQ, respond.
Fucker.
This is HQ. Patrol here. We're under enemy fire. Enemy's position is unknown. Going into alert. What's going on? Respond. There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
They're not gonna come from that way. They're gonna come from this way. Oh my dude. Oh!
Just my imagination. Just my imagination.
You son of a bitch. Bro!
What the?
Nope. Bro, I don't know why, but this part's just giving me hell, man. The fuck? I'm failing miserably at this part. I don't know why.
Just my imagination. I think I saw something.
He's gonna fall right the fuck off, man.
Guess I'm seeing things.
You gotta be fucking kidding me with this asshole that's sitting up there on the thing, dude. Come on. What a fucking bitch.
Huh?
Move, dude. Get off the damn tree. Get off the tree. Stop. Get off the tree.
Just my imagination. What's wrong?
That's right, bitch. Come on down here. I got his ass. Got that bitch tagged.
Freeze. Freeze.
Damn, dude, why was that so hard to do? Jesus.
Freeze.
It's okay. Okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Huh?
What's wrong?
Give me a fucking break with this shit! Get around the fucking tree, you little bitch!
What's wrong?
Fuck you.
Huh? Who was that? Who's that?
Bro. Guess we found the other enemy.
What the? What the? What's wrong? I think I saw something.
Shut the fuck up.
Freeze. Freeze.
God, this process is fucking slow as shit now.
Freeze.
Damn this fucking game! Bro, these controls are fucking shit now! Fuck! You know what? Hold on. Here's what we gonna do. Here's what we gonna do. I love that tree, the hitbox for that tree is so far over that it just fucking hits the tree. I love it. Go to hell.
HQ, respond.
This is HQ.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. What is even that fucking aim, dude? Like, holy shit. What is the fucking aim on this garbage? Who the fuck made this? Hit the motherfucker, bitch! Jesus.
Just my imagination.
Go to sleep, motherfucker. What's up?
Who was that? I think I saw something.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Huh?
Nope, fuck this.
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Shut the fuck up.
What's going on? Respond. There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
I just want to find this fucking duck, this fucking frog, and then get the fuck out of here. Seriously. We get a load back, but I need to do this first.
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? The enemy is close by.
What the fuck are these fuckers made out of?
Damn it, where's our radio man?
Fuck out of here. Fuck. Okay. Where the fuck are these frogs at? Fuck you.
Who's that? Radio, we need backup.
Die. I just want to figure out where the frog and the thing are, so that way I don't have to feel pressured. So just give me a second. I need ammo, though. Pick him up. There you go, numbnuts. Ammo. There we go. So where the fuck is that frog? There's the frog. No, go that way. I can kill these fucking guys all fucking day long, but I just need to be able to figure out where the frog and the stupid duck is. I should have done this from the beginning. So if that's where the frog is, where the hell is the duck? Oh, I see the duck. They're both right there. Is that not the duck? That's a rock. Where the hell's the duck? Can't even jump off of this crate. Love it. Bro, why did they feel the need to change the fucking controls to this game? Why? Rat. So we found the frog. Where the hell's the stupid duck at? It's probably in a place you can't get to. I would assume that that's where it's going to be. It's typically where they hide these things. Oh, great, the shotgun. Wonderful. Where the fuck is the duck at? did under the house. I didn't see it. I just need to know where they're at, so that way I'm not like, oh, shit. Damn, that little bitch is camouflaged. Jesus. Okay. Now that I know where they're at, so we can probably take out these 3 guards here. If we get past these 3 guards, and then once we're done with these 3 guards, there's going to be 2 in here. So 5 total we'll have to knock out. Okay. I just needed to know where the damn duck and the stupid frog was, so that way I wasn't, like, trying to fight the time with these fuckers waking up. Okay, let's do it. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? What is that reticle? It's fucking useless! It should be lined up with the fucking 3 lines! Why does it go off to the left like it's got nowhere else to fucking be? Fuck you, bitch! Seriously!
Just my imagination.
Bro, these controls are gonna get me fucked so many times. You fucking bitch-ass cunt. He's gonna die right up there, too, and he's gonna fall. Watch.
Just my imagination.
Ah, you fucking loser, eat shit. Where's the fucking frog? Hello? Where's the fucking frog? Hello? You gotta be fucking shitting me. Oh. I love that. That's fun.
Just my imagination.
Can I see it from over here, maybe? Can't see that bitch at all, huh?
Just my imagination.
Don't fall, you son of a... Oh my god. Get off the fucking tree! Nope. You know what? I got an idea. I got me an idea. I got me an idea. Oh, give me a fucking break.
What's that sound? There's nothing here. Huh? What's that sound?
Bro. Bro, how the fuck are you supposed to hit anything in this fucking game? Hello? You gotta be fucking kidding me with that. The fucking thing goes all over the fucking place. Oh, I ain't got time to wait. Bastard just to do this. I've spent over an hour in this one fucking area because of this fucking shit. The reticle just goes wherever the fuck it wants. It goes literally wherever the fuck it wants. Doesn't give a shit about anything. Motherfucker! Bro, the old system is so much fucking better. Hit the guy in the face, bitch. Fucking A. Christ, did you hurt yourself, bitch? Fuck off. Not for this shit. Bro, the reticle in this game is dog shit! Why even have the reticle at this point? It's so fucking bad. It's terrible. You don't even know where the fuck the bullet's gonna even go. It's so fucking bad. This gives you like a general fucking direction, I guess.
Huh? What's that sound? Who's that?
Bro.
What the?
That one just went up into the fucking air. Who knows where the fuck that one was going? Bitch was going for the fucking moon.
Huh? What's that sound? There's nothing here.
Oh, come on, bro. Oh my fucking god!
Huh? It's the enemy!
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with this game? Yeah, at noon I'm getting off. I got other shit I gotta do, man. Oh, dude, the radical is just so fucking trash. Bro, I could spit and get a fucking better aim. What the hell?
It's the enemy!
Fuck off. Oh, it already counts! It counts even after you shoot it! Oh my god, it can't. Dude, if I had known that. If I had fucking known that. Oh, come on. Bro, if I had known, I would have just went through and killed. Oh my god. Okay. We know for future that you could just go through and kill everybody, get the damn duck, and then fucking load back. We know this for future reference. Holy God. If I had known that.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men?
Your mama.
You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Oh, yeah?
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
I bet.
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem.
Damn!
Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
No one spotted me.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
please.
So this is the legendary boss. Huh? Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
I don't know what kind of gun he be using, man. I bet I fucking lit them asses up with that fucking, that AR didn't do shit. I need whatever grain he's using up in that gun. Practically mag dumped those mobs.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Crew operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Damned, because you're an idiot.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
That sounds completely different than the third game. Oh!
ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Night, night.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you alright?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
You want to save? Chin up.
I'll be in touch.
Shit, I shouldn't have done that, huh?
You want... Take care, Snake.
Easiest trophy in the books. Right here. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Not yet. Ocelot! Where you at? Oh, there he is. Trophy. That's okay. We're gonna get off for the day. Be back on tomorrow. Thanks for spending some time here. Be back on tomorrow. Gonna do the same thing. 2 hours of reaction, 2 hours of gaming, and then we'll be back. So we beat the game at least. Stay safe out there. I'm a rollin'. Peace.